I can't believe the mentality of the people who live here. Some idiot and his family actually ran a Trump parade through town. These people are some of the most ignorant people I've ever encountered. The residents here are rude to newcomers and closed-minded. Be careful who you trust in this town. I've lived here for 12 years and couldn't wait to leave. Hello and welcome to today's show. In today's episode, we're going to be filtering through some honest reviews by people who have lived here in the area. So stay tuned with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot and you stay up to date on everything Evanston, Wyoming. And if you like my videos and you want it to be on YouTube and you have a house is here in the area and you might want to list it, get it sold, get it exposed out there to the world, definitely give me a call. I'd love to list people's houses. Do it all the time. In this week's episode, we are going to go through a bunch of reviews from 1 star to 5 stars about what people actually think of Evanston, Wyoming. So there are the rougher ones, and we'll start off with the 1 star ones and we'll work our way up to the 5 star ones. I'll give you my review about their review and what I think about it. This is just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. But let's hop into the very first review. So first 1 star review comes in. Why does Evanston have so many hoes? For real, it's shocking. Get a job like everyone else. It's gross. Also might be the most depressing town I've ever lived in. 0 out of 10 would not live here again. So this person, it sounds like they've moved away, hopefully to a bigger city, greener pastures. Yeah, we are a little town. We only have like 11 to 12, sometimes 13,000 people, depending on which population tracker you're tracking or looking at. So we don't have a lot of people here. As far as hoes, I don't really hang out in circles of hoes. I am a happily married man. I have my wife of 6 years and we have a little son. I am happy, but I don't hang around with people like that. I wouldn't know about that. But if you're into the nightlife here, you might find some. Or if you're surrounding yourself with those types of individuals, there is other individuals in the community that would love to hang out with you. I met my wife at the gym. It was awesome, phenomenal. We fell in love and we've been happily married for the last 6 years. So that's one of the first 1 star reviews. Hey y'all, are you thinking about relocating to Evanston, Wyoming? My team and I have developed the ultimate relocation guide and it's 100% free. Down in the description, let me know what you think. Have a great day. The next one, I can't believe the mentality of the people who live here. Some idiot and his family actually ran a Trump parade through town. These people are some of the most ignorant people I've ever encountered. Most of the residents here are rude to newcomers and closed-minded. Be careful who you trust in this town. I've lived here for 12 years and couldn't wait to leave. So about the Trump thing, Wyoming is generally a very Republican state, where in the last election only Jackson County actually voted blue or Democrat. So there is a huge political pull for Republicans in Wyoming. We are only like 3 electoral votes, but most of our votes tend to lean Republican. So if you are a Democrat or just not a supporter of Trump, just be mindful that there is a huge Republican president here in town and across Wyoming. I try and steer clear of political reasons on the channel, but I just want everyone to be aware of where we lean normally. The next one was a 2 star review. Very closed-minded community that's not open to any kind of change. There isn't much to do, especially for kids. I will agree with you on that definitely isn't enough for kids. We don't have a skating rink We do have an ice skating rink sometimes in the winter when it gets super cold, but we really don't have a ton of activities for kids to do outside of the rec center or outside of outdoor recreation. There's tons of outdoor recreation, but there's no arcades, there's no skating rinks. I'm trying to think of what else there was for when I was a kid. We do have a skate park downtown. We do have tons of stuff outdoors. If your kids are into hunting or fishing, definitely take your kids out and go hunting and fishing. But as far as arcades or anything like that, there's not really an arcade here in Evanston. You would have to travel down to Salt Lake, Park City in order to get those kid-friendly things. One of our fun things we do every so often is we take our kids down to like Coconut Grove down in Salt Lake, and it's like a big padded play area and tons of fun. Kids love it. It's only about an hour away, so there's tons of stuff to do for kids, especially in the Salt Lake region. But by living here in Evanston, you're not having to pay some of those taxes or the high prices of homes that are down in the Salt Lake area. But we normally take our kids down there for tons of activities. Now that it's Christmas time, we went down and saw the illuminary lights. There's tons of lights down in Salt Lake as far as Christmas lights go along. I know it's December now, so if you're looking for Christmas lights, I recommend Ogden. They have some great lights down there. Super fun for the kids. So our next one is a 3-star review. So I appreciate the diversity of a small locally owned businesses. However, I would like to see much more. Oftentimes after going through each one feels pressured to travel to Utah for more of a selection. But the town is situated near the Uinta mountain range and has a state park. The small community is supportive and local organizations host fun events. Yes, we do host tons of fun events, from runs to backpack programs, tons of fun events that the rec center puts on and a couple different organizations put on every year. And the state park is right there. It is super fun, super awesome to take the kids hiking, ride your bikes through there. We do have some bison and some deer that are out there in the state park for people to look at. The state park is an awesome place. There's sledding in the winter time and tons of fun stuff in the summertime, including tubing the river and fishing. So if you're into the state park like I am, definitely check it out if you're in town. We are kind of growing as small businesses. Small businesses make up a huge part of our town. We do have 2 larger grocery stores. We do have a Walmart and a Smith's Food and Drug. And so oftentimes you would have to travel down for Utah if you're wanting to go shopping with the girls or the guys. But for those staple items that you need in a pinch, most of the time you can find it in town. But if it's something special or like boutique store, we have a couple boutiques, but not a huge selection of items for sale in Evanston, Wyoming. So you'd have to travel down to Park City, which is about 45 minutes away for some of those items. The next one is a 3-star review. I like living here considering that the town is quite small. It is a decent community, very generous since the town is small. Not much nightlife is available. So that is true. Not much light nightlife. We do have a couple bars. We have one club that you can kind of dance at. Not a ton of people go there, but if you're into the nightlife scene, the Dunmar Inn does have a dance floor there for people. There's tons of bars though. There's a whole bunch of bars. We're supposed to have a new one opening up soon. Still not sure on what time it's going to open, but there's Kate's that lots of people go to. There's Spanky's. There's the Dunmar. There's Lincoln Tavern, to name a few of the bars here in town. And also at Don Pedro's, there's a little cantina there as well. So if you're looking for nightlife, definitely check out some of those spots. So the next one is a 4-star review. Evanston is a town filled with great, genuine people. Although there are a few things here to do because it is a small town, it would be a wonderful place to live and grow a family. And that's the exact reason why I moved here, is to grow my family in a nice, wonderful, peaceful place. Me and my family have loved it here. And yeah, genuine people. I would be in the same boat right here. Evanston is a great town and a great town to grow a family. Not a lot of things for kids to do, but still a great place to grow a family. My son, we get him outside as much as we can instead of sitting in front of the screen. So definitely have to focus on outdoor activities here versus your normal activities activities like if you were in a bigger city with those skating rinks and arcades and whatnot. So our next review is a 5-star review. I have lived here in Evanston for 10 years and loved every minute. I love the small town and the outdoor recreation available. People are friendly and always looking out for each other. Would like to see a few more businesses come up into the area for job growth. I couldn't agree with you more. We don't have enough jobs here, especially high-paying jobs. Most of the jobs we have are lower paying jobs unless you're in the energy sector. A lot of people do have to travel for energy sector work around here though. There is still quite a bit of people who work in oil fields around here, but they have to travel for them. We do have a couple refineries here that are growing and they're great refineries, but the job growth, I would like to see some growth in the job growth area for sure. I've lived here for about 10 years too. This isn't my review, by the way, but this is pretty close to what I would almost exactly say. Lived here for 10 years myself, so awesome review. The next 5-star review is Evanston, Wyoming. It's a beautiful town located just over the Wyoming border next to Utah. It has a nice small town feel with all your shopping needs in town. The wildlife that are around and sometimes make their way through the town are amazing. Off topic real quick, yes, they are amazing. We get moose and deer everywhere. Some states it's hard to find a deer, but here they're almost a nuisance animal. So when you're driving at dark, at dusk and dawn, especially keep your eye out for deer. Get back to the comment. You can hike and camp and bike and sled and ski and much more in town or close to town. This town should be a stop for everyone. Yeah, it is an awesome little town. Tons of stuff. As you can see, this person who wrote this post, big into the outdoor recreation, hiking, camping, biking, sledding, skiing, and the shopping needs are all right. We can't quite get everything that you can in a bigger town. We don't have any Targets or like Bed Bath & Beyonds or anything like that, but we do have stuff to get your needs met. Not your wants, but some of your needs. So if you're looking to move here to Evanston, definitely let me know. I would like to see some of your reviews. If you live here, definitely throw your comments down in the description below. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. If you want to know more about Evanston, Wyoming, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all and have a wonderful week.